Well, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had quality holiday time. I can promise you I did. I'm gonna start the new year by cleaning some old heavy duty catfish and carp gear and just getting some space and budget ready for new stuff to try in 2021. Also, last year I did a lot of ultralight gear review, but not enough catfish and carp gear reviews. And this year I definitely want to do more catfish and carp gear reviews. But some of my old gear is kind of, I've been fishing a lot of ultralight lately. I really kind of migrated from catfish and carp to ultralight fishing. Ultralight fishing is like 80% of my fishing now. And even when I do go catfish and carp fishing, I use very light gear, as light as I go. So these heavy duty reels, I just don't use anymore. So I decided to part with some older, heavier duty tackle. And up for sale is a pair of SHIMANO Cardiffs 400 size left hand. And I want to say right away, not these are not exactly for sale, but for bids. If you're interested in these reels, please send me an email with a bid for the pair. I want to send these two reels as a pair. I bought them as a pair. I always use them as a pair. I want them to live the rest of their life as a pair. They have just always moved together in the car, in the garage as a pair. But please, just one email with one offer, and I have some conditions that I'm gonna tell you later. I might not choose the highest bid. I just wanna make sure these reels find a good home for the rest of their life. Okay, so please no bids in the comments below. I don't want people outbidding each other or waiting for the last minute or so. Just one bid in email, and I'll pick somebody who I think will take good care of these reels. These are the conditions of the bidding process. Now, some more detail about the reels. I have made 3 upgrades, identical upgrades to these 2 reels. The first upgrade is pretty obvious. I replaced the stock handle, which is really tiny. I mean, I don't know who decided to put this little tiny handle on a 400 size heavy duty reel. This doesn't have to be catfish or carp reel. Some people use this for casting these monster lures for muskie or trolling for, I don't know, salmon. This is really not a catfish or carp only reel. You know this better than me. But the first upgrade was replace the stock handle with a power handle. Now the stock handle is gold, the power handle is silverish, but I actually think the power handle color really matches the frame and it looks, if anything, better than the stock handle. However, you will get the stock handles as well. So if you prefer the look and feel of the stock handle, you will get that with the reel. It takes 2 minutes to replace, or if you drop it and break this handle, you have a spare. Same for the other reel. This is the first upgrade. The second upgrade is the drag. If you just hold the spool with your thumb like this, and you just turn this up, already tight, and you just turn the handle, you can almost hear the new drag that I put in this reel. You can feel it and you can hear it. Those of you who have installed Carbon Tex carbon washers in the drag, they know this carbon has a very specific feel. I can tell if the reel has high quality carbon just like this. So I replaced the stock washers with bigger and thicker carbon washers, okay? For some reason, when I opened the discs of the gears, there was more space on the disc. I don't know why the stock washers were so thin and small. There was more space on the gear disc for bigger washers. So I just measured them and I bought the biggest size that fit here. And also the washers that I put were significantly thicker, almost twice thicker than the original washers. So what you get by having a thicker drag washer is this tightening knob here starts to tighten very early, and then you have a long travel because the thicker washers, you have more compression distance. I don't want to go into any more detail into this, but what I told you already is very precise. You just get more compression distance. If you don't know what that is, you probably don't care about that anyway. But this is the second upgrade on these reels. Both of them got Carbon Tex carbon washers. And the last upgrade of the reels, you may not consider upgrade, but I do consider it. I serviced the reel in this last summer in 2020. Every bearing is oiled with TSI 321, and the gears, on the gears, if you open the reel, you will see this green grease called Aqua Shield. That's a nasty grease that I never use on my ultralight tackle because it sticks to the gears forever. It sticks to the gears for the rest of the life of the reel. So I actually consider this an upgrade considered to the stock grease, because as long as you keep these reels clean, this grease will stay on the gears forever, and you don't ever have to service these reels even if you use them 20 years. I promise you that the gearbox will be well greased. You can put some every now and then some more oil on the bearings of the spool, but you don't have to open the gearbox over here. So yeah, this is as long as you keep the reels clean, which takes me to my kind of requirements. When you send me the email for with the bid, please tell me a few words with what kind of fishing you do. So these reels, I mean, everything is in better, the whole reel is in better than new condition right now. Everything is tightened and serviced. And by the way, both reels are cosmetically in 100% condition. I mean, I have used them, but I mean, they don't have a scratch. Both of them. Okay, let me show you the other one as well. They are just cosmetically perfect, guys. But yeah, I would really tell me what kind of fishing you do, because I really prefer to give these reels to somebody who can keep them clean, somebody who takes care of his tackle. I don't want them, you know, riding in the bed of a pickup truck and then rolling in the mud, and 3 months later you email me something happened with the reel. If you just keep these reels clean, okay, you can use them for 20 years. I mean, these reels are just tanks. You cannot wear this reel out with just fishing. I don't care what kind of catfish, 50, 100 pounds, you are not gonna wear these reels out with fishing. The only enemy of these reels is dirt and abuse, and as long as you keep them clean, you're gonna fish them forever. The last thing I wanna say is, if this means anything to you, I will sign both of these boxes. You know, I'm gonna write whatever I fish, sold them to your name. So one day, if you wanna resell them to somebody else, you're gonna have proof that you bought these reels from me. Okay, this is already a very long video, but these are special reels to me. All reels that you see me sell in pairs, they are special for me. If I have a pair of something, I liked it and I used it a lot. Okay, that's it. Send me some emails with bids if you're interested. And everyone else, I'll see you soon. I have some more tackle to sell. Bye bye.